everything else a priority in our lives, and we put ourselves last. And we think that's okay. We think that's a good thing to do. We think it's unselfish. But Father really wanted me to let you know that it's really your turn to take care of you. It's really your turn to make you a priority. Amen. And in doing that, you're really going to impact the lives of those around you to a whole nother level. And so I just give you a round of applause for making it your turn this morning. Your turn to come here and do something for you, not someone else. Right? Saturday morning, you could be doing laundry for your family. You could be taking your kids somewhere. But you said, you know what? I'm going to take this time and do me. So I commend you for that, because you will not, I say again, you will not be disappointed by the information that you're going to receive here this morning. My name is Pastor Tony Restrepo. For those of you that are just seeing me or meeting me for the first time, I pastor a small ministry with my husband, Gil Restrepo, who came up and prayed us in. And our vision of our ministry is that we minister to the whole man. We believe in balance is the key to life's prosperity, and so we live whole: spirit, soul, and body. It's three-dimensional. We are spirit, we have a soul, and we live in a body. And it's God's will that we would live whole in every area. And so in order to do that, we have to take care of ourselves in each of these areas equally. All right, so that's what we're really going to focus on this morning. We're here to talk about health and fitness. Dr. Callender is an amazing woman of God. I'm so excited that she's here with us today. And she is a doctor of natural medicine. She's also a herbalist. And she's really going to help us to understand the importance to nutrition and how that's really affecting our overall health as a whole. And so what we're really going to do today is it's interactive, all right? It's informal, okay? So you don't feel afraid to ask a question. If you don't understand something, say something. We have mics, someone can run you a mic. We really want you to feel comfortable. We want you to get your questions answered. We want you to leave here feeling like you have the tools and the information to really take your life, your health, and your fitness to another level in this year. Because this is the year for you to be whole. This is the time for you to be healthy, happy, and fit right now. We believe at Holy Christian Ministries that your spiritual life has to have a natural manifestation, right? So where you are spiritually has to show up in your life physically. And where you are physically will affect your life spiritually. So every part of who you are is affecting the other part, even if we don't know it. So we have to begin to address ourselves holistically, okay? So another thing, especially like this time of the year, I know for a lot of people, they're really into detoxing right now. Mm-hmm. You know, there's so much, you hear that word so much, but I mean, sometimes I wonder, do we really even know what is really happening when we're detoxing? And I believe that detoxing as well is three-dimensional, that you should be detoxing spiritually, emotionally, and physically. So we're gonna start with Dr. Angela, and I'll get into what I believe spiritually and emotional detoxing is. But with the detoxing, you know, why should we be detoxing? What is the purpose? And, you know, what are the detoxes that you would think that are important to do?
Yeah, they are detox for your blood. They're detox for your liver. Everyone knows that the liver is so important. You know, the liver processes everything that goes into your body. You know, so we need to detox that because it's toxicity overload in the liver. Blood type. We have a blood detox. That's good. They say in the islands we must bitter your blood. So you know, we have a parasite cleanse. I mean, you'd be amazed at what kinds of parasites that are in us. I mean, it will scare you. So it's important for us to take a parasite cleanse. I mean, there's no shame in my game. I am on a parasite cleanse right now as we speak, and on a liver detox, you know, and so, you know, our colon, we need to detox our colon. Diseases starts from the colon, and once we detox that colon, we're free, you know. You must, I mean, I tell people 3 months of parasite detox. because the parasite lay larvae. They have larvae, and they regenerate, they multiply those parasites. So, stick with it, and 3 months parasite cleanse, liver detox. Stay on it. There are 10 days. Some of them go for 10 days. I think that's the limit for 10 days. But I tell people, don't stop there. Keep going.
You talked about how many days, but how often should you do that?
Yes. I would do every 3 months. That's what I do. Every 3 months, I would get on a cleanse.
Now, is it always specific to body parts, or is there just like a one that kind of does it all? Like a multivitamin. Is there a multi-detox?
Yeah, we do have a multi-detox. We have something called Clean Start, which has bentonite clay in it. And we all know, you go to the doctor and they tell you have strictures in the colon, polyps in the colon. And so bentonite clay goes in there and pushes all those things out. When the colon forms a pocket, it's, the feces stays in that pocket and rots. And so when it rots, it goes into the bloodstream, and that's when you get diseases. Parasites eat away at our colon. The Clean Start is good to start with, so that we can get the pockets out of the colon. Anything that's stuck in the little corners there, we want to get them out.
Right. My personal question was about detoxing for kids.
Detox for children. Yeah, we have liquid cleanse for them. Liquid cleanses, parasite cleanse. We have liquid blood cleanse and all those things for the children.
What kind of diet are you on when you do the detox?
You could go on an all veggie diet, fruit, eat light meat, if you have to, everything in moderation.
My question is in regards to when you do detox, can you talk about some of the symptoms that people experience? Because I know I detoxed from caffeine, and the headache was unbelievable. And pushing through that, is sometimes hard, because once you take what you're not supposed to take and you feel better, you think. So can you just talk about that as well?
Yeah, the symptoms, sometimes you'll feel weak, tired, but that's why, I like to guide people, because in most cases, I wouldn't detox you unless I build you. So I would give you the vitamins and the minerals, along with the detox. So that way you'll be able to avoid some of the symptoms. But yeah, with the minerals and the vitamins, it'll balance itself out. Also, liquid chlorophyll is so important for you to take, because it helps with the digestion. It's oxygen for the blood. It's so good for you when you're detoxing.
We're talking about lifestyle of health and fitness, right? And so when we're talking about detoxing and beginning to embrace a lifestyle that is going to cause us to live whole, right? That means I'm beginning to get into a mindset, which is really, thank you for that question, because it really takes me into what a spiritual and emotional detox is. Because what has happened for us as a society is that we make a decision, we want to outward change, and we immediately start outwardly changing. But what happens when you do that is that you cannot maintain your outward change without an inward transformation. It's not going to happen. How do I know that? All of our gyms, if you're a gym member, was absolutely packed at the first week of January. Are they there this week? No, because you cannot address what is going on with you outwardly in your body without addressing your spirit and your soul, the way you think. So a lot of times what happens is, if we're going to begin to say, oh, well, I want to do a detox, I'm not going to detox to just turn my body back into a garbage can, right? That doesn't make sense. I'm not going to turn my body back into a garbage can. So the purpose of detoxing is to not only detox my body, but to begin to detox spiritually and emotionally. So I got to detox the way I think. The reason why I want my body to be whole, I want my body to be healthy, is because I'm a vessel of the living God. I've been given this body with an assignment and a purpose, and I can't accomplish my purpose if I'm not healthy, right? I'm not getting the job done. So that now I begin to think about myself and my life and my body from a different aspect. aspect.
Yes.
It's not mine to do with it what I want to do,
Yes.
right? It belongs to him. It's the temple of the living God. So now, how would I treat the temple of the living God? So when you talk about detox, you got to detox how you think. You got to detox how you think about yourself.
Yes.
And so that's why I said it's your turn. It's your turn
Yes,
to think
Lord.
about you. It's your turn to take care of you.
Hallelujah.
It's your turn to begin to think about who you are from a very different aspect. You don't have the right really to do with your body what you want and not suffer. There's a consequence for that thought process. So we do have to begin to think about ourselves and value ourselves more. What's a spiritual detox? When you talk about spirit, words are spirit. See, people like when you take spirit, they start getting, oh, what's that? Because we figure we don't know. God said, my word is spirit. So words are spiritual. What are you saying to yourself?
Words are
Oh, I
powerful.
can't do it. Oh, I've always been like this. I can't stop eating this. I can't exercise. I can't. That's a spiritual issue. Because you're not saying over yourself what you should be saying according to what he has said about you. So you're out of alignment spiritually in what your self-talk. Your self-talk is out of alignment. The way you think is out of alignment. And then we try to address what we do. But your body is only going to be governed by how you think and what you're saying.
Amen.
So even though you can do it for a few weeks, by the 4th week, we're right back to where we started because we're not changing, detoxing from the inside out. It has to be balanced. It has to be spirit, soul, and body if we're really going to see drastic and continuous change.